the channel, and welcome to I guess sort of first impressions of the Murakami pieces that I got. And at the end, we will do a little unboxing. So let's start with let's go in the order in which I actually received these items. So the first item that I got from the Murakami collection were these Murakami sunglasses. So these were the black ones with the multicolor on the edge there, or on the arm, as you can see. I did, if I still have the footage, I'll put up some pictures here. I did go in thinking I wanted the pink ones because I don't have any pink sunglasses. And I really liked the white arm that was on them, but the pink around on the frames on the front, they just weren't me. I just think I have to resign myself to the fact that I'm a black sunglasses girl. Now I do have a pair of Chanel sunglasses, which are, but I think they're black frames in the front, and then the arms are white. I think that's how those are. Anyway, how are these going? I absolutely love them. I think this is the only pair of sunglasses that I have been wearing actually since I got these. I don't think that I have changed out of them. A lot of times I'll change out, depending on the hardware of my bag or just kind of going with my outfit. So, today I'm wearing this. This is a Skims little zip up hoodie, and I've got some Skims wide leg joggers on. And honestly, with an outfit like this, and I did go out today with Hannah, I probably would have worn, one of my, maybe my gold frame, my aviators from Louis Vuitton, the ones that have the little LVs in the actual lens. Something like that with this kind of outfit. But no, these are so good. Maybe I'll just leave them on the top of my head like that. So yeah, that is a definite plus. Very, very happy that I got these sunglasses. The next item I got was this absolutely gorgeous belt. This is obviously, as you can see, in the white multicolor. It does come with this little D-ring here, which, you could hang maybe something else that I got from the collection, but I just love it. I've worn this probably 2 to 3 times, I would say. To me, this is more probably a spring summer belt. I can see this with a light wash pair of cropped jeans with a white t-shirt, and then this, around the waist. I did try it with my puffer coat because somebody had recommended doing that, and I just didn't really like the way it looked. I think because my puffer coat is black, and even though it is cinched in at the waist, it's the super snug, super puff or whatever, so it's very form-fitting. I don't know. I just didn't like the very stark contrast between the white and the black coat. Maybe if I had the black belt, then I would have liked it better, but it's okay. I will get plenty of use out of this. Just for reference, I did get this in a size 80. It's worked well so far. There have been a couple times where it might have been a little bit loose, but I can add another hole to this, or I can take it to Louis Vuitton and have them add one. But yeah, I really, really like it. I think the white is so fresh, and for spring, summer especially, I think that it's absolutely gorgeous. So no regret here. Very happy I picked this up. And then I finally got my wish list items, or I shouldn't say my wish list items, my pre-ordered items. And I didn't get them at the same time. They definitely came in at different times. So the first one I got is my clay or key pouch. So this is in the original size. As we know, Louis Vuitton now has released in the monogram print a small, a medium, and a large key pouch. And the small is significantly bigger than this OG, but I love this silver hardware on it. Again, I think that is so fresh with the black. The inside is, I've got coins in there, as you can see, is black, and the key ring or key holder here is also in this silver. Now let's see if, now the bad part is, right, that this is unfortunately in silver and the belt is in gold. I think actually that the black belt, I think, was gold too. But anyway, you know, that's kind of what that would look like. Obviously, I could put on one of my other key pouches because I do have an animation, that Christmas animation that does have gold hardware. And then I have the OG monogram key pouch in with gold hardware. But I just think this is just, just look at the colors on here. It's just, I'm trying not to blind you with the light here and it reflecting off of the canvas, but I think it's so good. And you know, the zip is nice and buttery, which we like. And yeah, I don't generally use this now. I did put my keys on here, but I don't know, I took my keys off of my other one a while ago and it just sits in the kitchen drawer because it has like the mailbox key on it, which sometimes the kids want to use and they'd have to ask me for my keys. So I thought, you know, just put it on there, and it's got the fob for the fitness center, and that way anybody who needs it can grab it. But this was an item that I pre-ordered and, you know, paid a deposit, which is 100% when it comes to LV. So not really a deposit. I paid for this item before it was released, and so happy that I was actually able to get it. So I can't remember if I think I did mention when I was unboxing some of these items that I did have a third item that I prepaid for, and that was the Horizon suitcase, the Horizon 55, which I did then go ahead and say that I no longer wanted. And I will say that that money was shifted to something else that I am waiting for. But the third item that I prepaid for and did get my hands on, of course, is the gorgeous Speedy 25 in the white monogram canvas. And much to, I know, okay, let's at least take this one off. Well, that's the bottom of it. Obviously, each side has its own thing. So we're not going to do that now, but I promise Meredith that I will take the stickers off. But anyway, I just love this bag. I love that it's got the metal details, you know, which is something that is from the original release. I even kind of like that they updated this, and, you know, I'm not really kind of a girly bow kind of person, but I actually like the way it looks. And I'm also not really a huge bag charm person, but again, I like the way it looks on there. As you guys know, I never put my clochettes on my Birkin or my Kelly at the time that I had it. And so I just, both the Birkins that I have now, the clochettes are, you know, in the dust bags that just sit, or maybe probably in their boxes. But, and then I've got this little one, and I will try to remember to put the link in. They're just so cute. This is not a Louis Vuitton piece. This is from an amazing artist and seller on Etsy who does these really cute little charms, and you can get them in different colors. I definitely need to order another one. I do want to show you that I did, and I'll do a little tour of the bag. Obviously, it's got the two zips on the top here, which you undo, and then, I'm sorry, stuffed here. I've got the dust bag here with the stuff that goes with the clochette. And then the bag comes with a detachable but not adjustable strap. And while this strap does go crossbody on me, it is short. And it's not obnoxiously short. And, you know, the fact that the handles on a Speedy do go down. So, you know, unlike some other bags where the handles don't go down, i.e. Lady Dior bag, or, you know, my mini Capucines, for example, where the handle is fixed, it can't go down. If your crossbody strap is too short, it sits and hits you in the boob, and that's not an attractive look for anybody. So, you know, this definitely is I would say, a very appropriate long shoulder length. But for a lot of people, and for example, for me, when I was in a bigger body, this would have sat very, very short on me, you know, and it sits short now. This is not my ideal crossbody length. So I did go on to Amazon, and I, again, will try to remember to link it below because I ended up ordering a couple different ones. But I ordered this strap off of Amazon. And so you can see here, it does have, you know, adjustability. I actually did order one. I realized I ordered 3 different ones. So I ordered one first from Dress Up Your Purse. And unfortunately, she only had the long one on her site as available. I don't know if she's not carrying the shorter length one. I mean, they're adjustable, but she has 2 different lengths. And I really should have ordered, if it was available, I would have ordered the shorter one, but she didn't have that available, and it didn't have like a notify me or, you know, coming back on a certain date or anything. And because I am impulsive and because I have no patience for that kind of thing, I thought, well, I'll just order the long one, right? I mean, I could, you know, add some holes if I need to. And I did. It said like what it went from this to this, but unfortunately, even at the shortest length on the long one, it's too long where it sits on me. It sits pretty far down on my hip. So then I ordered one from Amazon, which more closely reflected an actual Speedy B strap. In other words, it came in 3 parts, right? So a Speedy bandolier strap generally comes in 3 parts. So you can take out the middle section, put the 2 ends together, and that makes a shorter shoulder bag, or you can add the middle part and adjust it and wear it crossbody. I did order that, but unfortunately the vachetta on it was a little bit dark and it didn't really match this vachetta well. It was, I mean, even this is not a perfect match, but it's a lot closer than the one I had. It almost was like it was a pre-treated kind of, like it was kind of the color of the P9 vachetta, if you know what I'm talking about. So I returned that one and then I ordered this one, and this one really works very, very well. So I've been using this now when I've been carrying this bag as the crossbody. I've just been kind of letting that other one sit. So very glad that I added this. I will, as I said, try to remember to link this below. It is from Amazon. So this is the cream microfiber interior, and it does have the plaque there that's got the Louis Vuitton X Murakami, made in France, and it says 20-year anniversary celebration, and it's got the 4 little icons of Murakami. So I just love, you know, now that I've taken the stuffing out of this bag, you can see how it just smushes and, you know, molds to your body. I think it's great. I had this conversation with Meredith when I was looking at the collection and trying to decide what to buy, and she and I were chatting, and I said, because I was contemplating, because I also really liked the black, and the black, you know, said it was a soft Speedy. And I remember saying to her, what makes the canvas soft? Because I sort of think of a Speedy and canvas as soft, right? I mean, as you can see, it flattens. In fact, when Speedies come, a lot of times they're completely flat in the box. But, you know, I didn't really understand what the difference was between this canvas and the canvas that comes on the Speedy 30 in black, which was the Speedy Soft. And to be honest with you, I think some people have been finding that that soft one isn't necessarily that soft. So I'm even more glad that I got the Speedy in the 25. And, you know, I've been loving it. I have carried it multiple times already and just think that it is a fantastic bag. Despite it having a beige interior, I won't get an organizer for it because I love this, right? I love, you know, if I stuck my, you know, this probably won't show because it's not that heavy, but, you know, I like the slouch. So this to me has been a great purchase, and so glad that I was able to get this on pre-order. So as I mentioned, I do have a little unboxing here. Now, I mentioned in, I think, some Murakami video, because I know there were a couple that I had ordered or pre-ordered. I paid for one more Murakami item that I was very excited to get. And unfortunately, this is not that item. And when I went in actually to buy the replacement clochette for my Alma BB, so that when I was selling it during the vlog sale, whoever bought it would have one that didn't have my initials on it, because who wants my initials on their clochette? And when I was doing that, I had the sales associate just check the status of my order, and she said, "Oh, I'm sorry, that got canceled." Even though it's still, to this day, when I go into my order profile, it still says pending order validation or whatever. It does not say canceled. And it didn't say canceled, obviously, at that time either. I don't know how she knew it was canceled, but like I said, if you go into the system, it still says pending order validation. But needless to say, I am not getting that item, and that item was the perfume holder, and I was really looking forward to getting that and having it sitting on my dresser as a display. And yeah, I probably would never use it to actually travel with perfume, because generally I like to travel with a couple of different perfumes, so I have smaller travel sizes. But I really just wanted it for decor. And when Amelia unboxed hers and she said it was actually her favorite item of everything that she got, I messaged her when I was contemplating getting it and paying for it. And she's like, "Oh my gosh, you won't regret it. It's great, amazing." And so I was so excited to get it. And then I did not. And in anticipation of getting that, and if you remember correctly, I was unable to order or buy any fragrances last year under my no-buy rules. I was so happy to be able to buy a fragrance, and I had this fragrance that I had bought in anticipation of it going in that perfume holder. So let's unbox this perfume, which unfortunately will just go with all the other perfumes on its regular little shelf. I love how they do the perfume bags here. I actually also bought a new fragrance for David when I was at the flagship store, which is a temporary flagship store, back around the Murakami launch. I was waiting to speak to somebody, and I was talking with one of, I think he was like a security guy, big guy, like probably a 6'3" and 240 kind of big guy. And he was helping me or whatever. Anyway, and he helped me go talk to somebody or whatever. And as I was then standing there waiting, I went back up to him and I said, thank you for your help. And by the way, you smell amazing. What are you wearing? And he told me it was, oh gosh, now I'm totally gonna forget. But I bought it for David. I'll go look at the bottle and I'll put it up on the screen here. Anyway, I love it. He's been wearing it and it's fantastic. So anyway, but I also got, and I got both of our fragrance bottles engraved. So if you don't know that, most Louis Vuitton stores have the ability to engrave on your bottle, and then you can always get your bottles refilled. It is actually a little bit cheaper if you go through perfume, because I personally have a bazillion perfumes and fragrances. I never go through a bottle of perfume, so probably wasn't a benefit to me. But anyway, because when I bought something recently, I got a whole bunch of samples of things. Actually, I think it was actually something that I bought in Singapore. That's what it was. What you haven't seen yet. And she gave me, one of those whole little Louis Vuitton drawer boxes filled with fragrances. And one of them was this, and I really, really liked it. And what I am talking about is Le Sable Rosé. I don't know if that's how you say that or not, and my French is not good, so please forgive me if I just offended any French-speaking viewers. But I love this, and I do think that this is technically a men's fragrance because it comes, I believe, in that darker bottle. So here is what is on the inside. So you've got this exterior box, and then on the inside you have these cylindrical things, and it's got LV on the top there, and then you just open this. Now obviously this was opened because she had to take the bottle out to engrave it. So here is the bottle, and like I said, it is the dark bottle as opposed to the other fragrances that I have from Louis Vuitton, which are a clear bottle. And as you can see, my initials are on there. So Les Sables Rosés. So very happy to have this. Oh, I love the fragrance on this. I don't really like traditional rose fragrances, but this, I think because it's a men's fragrance, is deeper, and it's more complex. It's not super rose floral in your face. So yeah, very excited. I've been using the last of my little spray ones, so wanted to get this unboxed for you guys so I can put this on my shelf. I would have really liked to have put it in my Murakami perfume fragrance display case, but that will not be happening. So that's it. Those are my first impressions. Honestly, I don't think that I would change one thing on anything that I got. I am thrilled with everything. I have used everything I've gotten multiple times. You know, probably the only thing that I haven't used quite as much is the belt, just because I do feel it skews a little bit more spring summer, so I anticipate using that a lot more as we move into some warmer weather, which definitely is not today in New York. It is freezing cold. Clearly spring is not anywhere close to New York City. So, but anyway, I love everything I got. I hope whatever you were able to get from the Murakami collection, if it was something that you were looking for, that you are enjoying as much as I am enjoying my pieces. And I would highly recommend, according to Meredith, they are going to be doing a restock on some items. So if you are interested and you weren't able to get your hands on things, which maybe that might mean the perfume holder will come back. Definitely reach out to your sales associate and ask about, getting on a list or whatever the process is going to be. Who knows? I know that they're in the process of doing pre-orders for cherry blossoms right now, and I can't remember the timing that Meredith said of when these Murakami multicolor pieces were going to be restocking. So definitely I will have Meredith's video linked below. So if you are interested in trying to get your hands on a Murakami piece, definitely check out her video, because she goes into all the specifics and what is being said out there at the top echelons of Louis Vuitton, which clearly I don't have access to, but Meredith does. So check out her video. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. And like I said, let me know in the comments below if you were able to pick up some pieces. Are you still loving them? Are you glad you got them? Is there anything on restock that you might try to get your hands on? Let me know those. If you've been watching a bunch of my videos and you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love to see you back here. Subscribing to a content creator's channel doesn't cost you anything, and it means so much to us. So please click the subscribe button and the notification bell below. That way you will know every time I upload a video. If you would like to keep on watching some videos, there'll be another one over in the corner here for you to watch. And wherever you are, I hope you are having an amazing day or evening. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.